Here's the real story of the man known as Pericoma, a legendary Nigerian cultural figure whose life became the stuff of folklore. Who was Pericoma? Pericoma Okoye, born Pericoma Damien Azubike Nwankwo Okoye, was a Nigerian singer, songwriter, traditionalist, and cultural icon from Arondizuogu in Imo State. He was widely known for his deep connection to Igbo tradition, cultural music, and mystical reputation. He became famous not just for his music, but for his spiritual influence and storytelling through song, making him one of the most respected personalities in Igbo cultural history. His music and cultural role. Pericoma's music was deeply rooted in Igbo masquerade tradition, blending chants, folklore, and philosophical wisdom. He released more than 200 songs throughout his life, each preserving local history, tradition, and spiritual teachings. He also acted as cultural prime minister of Arondizuogu, a title reflecting his leadership in preserving traditions. Many people still regard him as a custodian of tradition and a spiritual figure because of his powerful presence and the stories tied to his persona. Legendary story, the Agbero incident. One of the most famous tales about Pericoma illustrates why many saw him as more than just a man. While traveling toward Onitsha, he was stopped by illegal tax collectors, known locally as Agbero boys, asking for tax receipts. When he ignored them, they allegedly lifted him onto a man's shoulders to take him to their office. According to the story, Pericoma reportedly became impossibly heavy, so heavy that the men could not set him down. They had to perform rituals and make sacrifices to his deity before he'd come off their shoulders. This event is said to have discouraged illegal tax collection at Upper Iwika and helped build his reputation as a powerful traditionalist. Spiritual title and mystique. He was popularly known as Arusi Makaja I, a prestigious traditional title. Lion of Africa, especially after his role in the Nollywood film Lion of Africa. He was believed by many to be deeply connected to Igbo spiritual practices, Odinala, giving him an aura of mysticism and authority beyond music alone. His death. Pericoma passed away on February 16, 2017, in a hospital in Okigwe, Imo State, Nigeria. He died after a brief illness, and his burial took place later in his hometown. Although he is no longer alive, his music, stories, and cultural impact continue to influence many, especially within Igbo land and Nigerian cultural traditions. His legacy. Pericoma is remembered as a legendary musician, a cultural and spiritual ambassador, a figure whose life was woven into folklore and traditional belief. His contributions to Igbo masquerade music and his role in preserving indigenous cultural identity